Hey, welcome back to Bay Sunday. I'm Roberta Gonzalez, and we love us some books here on Bay Sunday. Please welcome Gloria Baily. She is the author of You Didn't Get the Memo. Hi.
Hi.
First of all, tell me, what inspired you to write this book and call this book You Did Not Get the Memo?
Well, you know, very good question. I get asked that a lot. The thing is, You Didn't Get the Memo was actually born out of working over 30 years in corporate America and realizing there are a lot of things that I didn't get the memo on. So it kind of started out with me journaling and just, you know, just putting all the things that I was feeling about being downsized, or if you're passed over for promotions and all of those things. And I decided it wasn't about writing an angry book, but it was about writing a self-help book, something that's really, really interesting. And the Bureau of Labor and Statistics actually says if you're 25 years of age and you are just starting into the workforce, you will actually change jobs 8 to 10 times in your lifetime. So think about that. That means that you have less than 5 years on any given job. So part of the inspiration was also making sure that people understand they need to have a plan B. What's your plan B? What would you do if your employer walked in today and said, Roberta, today's your last day? What are you going to do?
Oh, they tried. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. No. What would I do?
Yeah, absolutely. So You Didn't Get the Memo, Navigating Corporate America, is also about what is your plan B? What will be that four-legged stool that you have to stand on? For me, I decided that I wanted to do some other things. So besides being a book author, I'm a certified professional life coach, I'm a motivational speaker, I'm a radio talk show host.
What
and
station?
So it's on KGM1.com.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm co-hosting Thoughts of a Common Man there. But it's, what are those things that you can do that bring me a lot of, I'm happy
joy
about it, a lot of joy.
Yeah.
And that's what we want to get people to think about. Navigating corporate America isn't what you or I may have known it to be. So this is a self-help book for those individuals that really need to understand the importance of networking on the job, understanding those different bosses' personalities, even more so, again, what's your plan B? What are you going to do? And how are you going to do it? And at the end of the day, to really realize it's not your job. Your name's not on the moniker. You're not signing the paychecks. And if you're feeling like that it really is your job and you're all about that, then you really didn't get the memo, because that's not what it's about.
Okay, give me at least one example of you didn't get the memo.
One example would be, first of all, realizing that a lot of people work in corporate America and have fear. I talk about fear, which stands for false evidence appearing real. And one of those is you have to realize that there are people in this life that will make you feel like you're less than who you are. And what I mean by that, you can have a lot of skills, and if you aren't confident in those skills, guess what? There are people who can just kind of tap into that and say, oh, you're an overachiever. And the way it comes across is not that it's a positive thing, but as an overachiever, you make everyone else look really bad. You have to understand that that's just false evidence, because that's not true. And it's about building confidence and knowing that in yourself. Another example is also networking on the job. I talk about that. A lot of people talk all the time about, I don't want to network on the job. I don't network on the job. But without networking on the job, guess what? You're missing some fantastic opportunities to really get to know other people, for other people to get to know what your skill sets are. And when those downsizing opportunities or those downsizing situations comes up, you actually have an opportunity to maybe move into another job that people would not have known had you not been networking with them. And I can tell you, initially, I did network on the job. I went in, I did my job, and thought that that's what it was all about. And it really is not that at all.
Well, I got to tell you, I understand now why you are a motivational speaker, because Gloria Baily, you just got me right now working on my plan B. I'll go work on my plan B. I'm going to make salsa. I'm going to sell it across the country.
And salsa is good if you make good salsa.
Right? Okay, you can purchase You Didn't Get the Memo online and at your local bookstore. And if you want more information, you can log on to GloriaBaileyRay.com. That's GloriaBaileyRay.com.
Absolutely.
Yeah, thank you so much for being here.
You're very welcome. Thank you for having me.
Anytime. We'll be right back right after this with more Bay Sunday.